Hi, and thank you for visiting Crafty Ladybug. Today's tutorial is going to be on Ursula, the sea witch from The Little Mermaid. To complete this tutorial, we're going to be using around 655 black rubber bands, 250 purple rubber bands, and 40 or so white rubber bands, 2 mini pony beads that are blue in color, 1 red band, 1 gold band. To complete Ursula, we're going to be doing this in 3 steps. This video is going to detail her tentacles, her legs. The second part of the video will be how to do her body, the bottom portion of her body. And then the third part of the video is going to be attaching the body to the upper portion and head and arm area of her torso. So stick with us. It is a long, lengthy process, but she is very rewarding in the end. So let's get started with Ursula today. For Ursula's legs, I'm going to be placing the bands on a single peg of my loom. You're going to need to either replay this video or remember how to do it 8 times. So we need a total of 8 legs for Ursula. Let's begin by taking 1 band, placing it on the top portion of our loom, peg 1 to 2. Next is going to be 3 bands, 3 bands, 3 bands, 3 bands, and 3 bands. Now we're going to switch to 2 bands, 2 bands, 2 bands, and here we're going to switch to 1 band, double twist it onto itself, and stretch across that peg. 1 band, double twist it onto itself, and stretched across that peg. 1 band, double twist it on itself, and stretched across that peg. As you can see, I have my loom set up in a straight configuration using actually 2 looms. This project does require 2 looms, especially when we get to the portion of the body. You don't really need the 2 looms for the legs, but you definitely need the 2 looms for the body. Set up with all of our black bands, which forms one of our tentacles. And now we're going to begin by placing a single purple band on this bottom peg, and we're going to wrap it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is going to form a cap band. You want to reach into that cap band and grab and pull forward, loom forward 1 time. We're going to stop there, and we want to take another single band, loop it around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 4 pieces of band across your hook. Reach into that loop, and you want to stretch or pull your bands from your hook onto that set of bands and loom forward. A single band again, 1, 2, 3, 4 times around. Reach into that opening, slide your bands down over and loom forward. A single band again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach into your loom, slide those band downs over. I didn't get all of them that time, and loom forward. 1 single purple band, 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach down into your loom and slide that down over again and loom forward. 1 single purple band, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab your loop, pull down over, and come forward. Now we're going to switch to 2 bands, 2 purple bands, and you want to wrap them around your hook 3 times. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So it's actually going to look like you have 6 pieces of band on here, but this was 2 bands wrapped 3 times. Reach down in, grab all of those leg portions, slide your purple down over, and loom forward. 2 bands again, and you're going to wrap it around your hook 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So it appears that there are 6 bands on your hook. Reach in, slide all those bands down over, and loom forward. Now we're going to be switching to 3 bands, wrapping them twice. 3 bands once, 3 bands twice. So this is very loose looking, but you do have what appears to be 6 bands on there. And you want to reach into your loom. Oops, slid off a little bit, but that's okay. Just pull that back down. Slide your purple bands down and loom forward. It's okay that that came off because we've secured that chain, and I'm having problems getting it loomed forward. There we go. 3 bands again, wrap twice. 1, 2. Reach in, slide those bands down over, and loom forward. You guys will notice that that one just popped off on me also, but that's okay. 3 bands again, wrap twice, reach in, and loom forward. Now we've reached our single band. You want to reach in there, and now we're ready to pull our loom off, our leg off the loom. And here we have got Ursula's leg with the tentacles, and you can fiddle with it and spread things out and actually make it look like the tentacles are running up and down her entire leg just by fiddling with it a little bit. Or if you kind of like the little bit of spacing in there, some people like that look also. But here we have got one of Ursula's leg. Now what you're going to need to do is to pause the video here, go back, play it again, and you need to make 7 more of these. So we need 8 legs total. So have fun doing that, and set them all aside using your hook or a toothpick, and we'll be putting those to good use in just a little bit.